Have you ever sat down to work, opened your laptop, and somehow ended up checking messages, watching videos, or scrolling the internet instead? Hours can pass, yet your most important task barely moves forward. Many people think they simply lack focus. But science tells a different story. Your brain wasn't designed to handle constant notifications, endless interruptions, and unlimited information. The good news is that deep focus isn't a talent you're born with. It's a skill you can build. In this video, we'll explore why deep focus feels so difficult today, what happens inside your brain when you finally concentrate, and 3 simple, science-backed strategies to help you focus better every day. Let's get started. Part 1, Your brain loves attention, but it has limits. Many people imagine attention like a spotlight. Wherever that spotlight shines becomes clear. Everything else fades into the background. But the spotlight isn't very wide. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, whose work on attention and decision-making changed modern psychology, explained that attention is a limited mental resource. Your brain cannot give full attention to many demanding tasks at the same time. That means multitasking is often an illusion. When you answer an email, then return to your report, then check your phone, your brain isn't doing several things together. It's rapidly switching between tasks. Each switch uses mental energy. Imagine reading a novel while someone changes the page every 30 seconds. You could still finish the book, but it would take much longer. Your brain experiences something similar every time your attention jumps. This is one reason many people feel mentally tired even after sitting at a desk all day. It's not only the amount of work. It's the constant switching. Part 2, The Hidden Cost of Interruptions. Here's something surprising. Even a very short interruption can affect your concentration long after it ends. Research by psychologist Sophie Leroy introduced the idea of attention residue. When you leave one task before finishing it, part of your attention stays behind. Even after you begin the next task, your mind is still thinking about the previous one. Imagine trying to write an important report. Halfway through, you answer a message. Then you return to writing. It feels like you're back. But part of your brain is still processing the conversation you just had. This leftover attention makes deep thinking harder. Research from Professor Gloria Mark at the University of California, Irvine has also shown that workplace interruptions are extremely common. After being interrupted, people often need several minutes to fully return to the original task. Sometimes they never completely recover before the next interruption arrives. This explains why a busy Part 3, What Deep Focus Feels Like. Now let's talk about something positive. When distractions become quiet, something remarkable can happen. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi spent decades studying what he called flow. Flow is a mental state where you're completely absorbed in one meaningful activity. Time seems to pass differently. The work feels smooth. Your attention stays naturally connected to what you're doing. Flow often appears when the challenge matches your skill level. If something is too easy, you become bored. If it's far too difficult, you become overwhelmed. But when the challenge is just beyond your comfort zone, your brain becomes deeply engaged. Scientists continue to study the exact brain mechanisms behind flow. While some details remain uncertain, researchers broadly agree that uninterrupted attention, clear goals, and immediate feedback make flow much more likely. Notice something important. Flow usually doesn't happen before you begin working. It appears after you've already been focusing for a while. Many people quit too early because they expect motivation first. Instead, focus often creates motivation. Part 4. Your environment shapes your brain. It's tempting to believe that focus comes from willpower. But behavioral science suggests your environment matters even more. Think about your phone. You don't even need to use it. Simply seeing it nearby can quietly compete for your attention. Several studies have found that the presence of a smartphone can reduce available working memory and attention, even when it's turned over or silent. Researchers continue to explore how large this effect is, but the overall finding is consistent enough to offer a simple lesson. What your brain can see, it may continue thinking about. This is why many productive people don't rely only on self-control. They reduce temptation before work begins. Closing unnecessary tabs. Turning off notifications. Putting the phone in another room. Preparing everything needed before starting. These small changes reduce the number of decisions your brain must make. And fewer unnecessary decisions leave more mental energy for meaningful work. Part 5. Small habits create deep focus. Many people search for a perfect productivity system. But research on habits suggests consistency matters more than perfection. Instead of waiting until you feel completely ready, create a simple routine that tells your brain it's time to focus. Perhaps you sit in the same place every day. You place a glass of water beside you. You close every unrelated window. You take one slow breath. Then you begin. These repeated actions become cues. Over time, your brain starts connecting those cues with focused work. The routine itself becomes easier. This idea fits well with decades of behavioral research showing that consistent cues make behaviors more automatic. Deep focus is rarely one big decision. It's usually the result of many small decisions made before work even begins. Action steps: 3 things you can try today. Let's finish with 3 practical ideas you can use immediately. First, protect one focus session every day. Choose just 25 to 45 minutes. During that time, remove notifications and avoid switching tasks. Even one uninterrupted session is valuable. Second, keep distractions out of sight. Place your phone somewhere you can't easily reach. Close extra browser tabs. Make the focus task the easiest thing to continue. Third, define one clear goal before you begin. Instead of saying, "I'll work for an hour," say, "I'll finish the introduction," or "I'll solve these 3 problems." Specific goals give your attention a clear direction. Conclusion. Deep focus isn't about having a different brain. It's about creating the right conditions for the brain you already have. When you reduce interruptions, protect your attention, and build simple routines, concentration becomes much easier. The secret behind deep focus isn't working harder. It's making it easier for your brain to stay with one important thing. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like. Subscribe to Better by Science for more evidence-based insights from psychology, neuroscience, and behavioral science. And if you know someone who struggles to stay focused, share this video with them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.